For age is opportunity no less than youth itself, though in another dress. And as the evening twilight fades away, the sky is filled with stars, invisible by day. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Hey everyone, this is Caffeinated Dino. Today we are playing Later Daters. Later Daters is a dating sim, I believe, where you are an elderly person in an elderly home dating others. The Steam store says, "Welcome to ye old, your new retirement paradise. Date as an octogenarian and find somebody to love, or just get your kicks in while the getting is good. Remember, if the chairs are rockin', don't come a knockin'." According to the, I'm having a hard time thinking with this chorus. But yeah, according to the Steam store, there are 7 episodes. So I'm very curious about how far this goes and everything. I'm hoping it's not sad, because, you know, we are in an elderly home, we are octogenarian, we're pretty up there in age. If my favorite person ends up dying, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna be the saltiest. But that's possible, I guess. I'm having such a hard time thinking what the song is singing. Let's just jump into the game. Welcome to the Ocean View Living Domicile for the Elderly. Before we can get you all moved in, please fill out the following forms. Looking forward to meeting you. Esther Katz, President and Founder. Okay. What do you look like? Ooh, I want this one. What is your name? I have a first and last name. Okay. Ooh, be good if I spelled it right. Oh, tab does not work. Alright, we're gonna be Louis Rex. We'll be this middle one. We can do a mix? Absolutely. Tell us about you. Alright, this is about us. I recently had my 80th birthday, developed vertigo, and took a bad fall. Such a classic senior's moment. I'm fine now. My doctor insists that it's not safe for me to live alone in the country and recommended I move into a retirement community. So here I am. Oof. Vertigo sucks. Falling sucks. All of that at the same time sucks. Alright. Next. What does your companion look like? A cat, a dog, or a robot dog? What is your companion creature's name? Well, my IRL companion's name is Luna. So we're gonna go with that. Nothing bad better happen to the pet. Choose your history. What does that mean? Oh. We can be non-binary. Oh, I love this. I love this. Alright, we can be on our own, with a femme, with a mask, or with a non-binary. What do I want? Let's go with non-binary. Although she's really cute. She is super cute. Yeah, let's go with this one. She's cute. I can't help it. My wife Sophia died 5 years ago, just shy of her 50th anniversary. She was gutsy, independent, and gorgeous, and still riding her motorcycle until the end. Ugh, that's sad. That reminds me of my grandpa. Yikes. Yeah, let's stick with this one. This is you. All your information correct? Yes. I think it's good. So, this is it, Luna. Our new home. Oopie. Stares wide-eyed at the building. Woof! Not the whole building, just one tiny apartment inside the building. And there's no 40-acre field for you to play in. Sorry, buddy. Blink sadly at you. I know, I miss our big house too. But you know what the doctor said? It's not good for your physical and mental health to live alone in the middle of nowhere at your age. What a little hogwash. Did I click it? Hello there. You must be Louie. I'm Esther Katz, but you can call me Esty if you want to. I know some people can be more formal when they first arrive. She seems nice and friendly. Sure. Hi, Esty. I'm the president and founder of Ye Olde Welcome Wagon. So welcome to the Ocean Living Domicile for the Elderly. Is that what OLD stands for? That's cute. Why Ye Olde? I'm glad you asked. I've lived here 7 years. Can you believe it? It's longer than I expected. Old? Oh, it's short for Ocean View Living Domicile for the Elderly. That's funny. Yeah, I think it's cute. Management thought so. They'll be thrilled to hear somebody shares their sense of humor. Oh, do you not agree? Is she being sarcastic? She's being sarcastic. Strike one against me. Oh, I love a bad joke. Puns are my favorite. Are you kidding? It could be worse, but Herschel Abbey Dickstein Elderly Suites. H-A-D... Hades? Wow, that's grim. Jesus. My Max is there. He likes it fine. It's very Jewish. Who's Max? I'm not listening to your question. I like Ye Olde. I don't need a bunch of kibitzers talking about my ex and I like we're in high school. Oh, okay, so that's probably your ex. Besides, I like to meet people from all over. That's why I started the Welcome Wagon. Max is your ex-husband? 47 years, until he traded me for a younger model. You know how that worked out. I do? I said, Maxine, I love you. I'll always love you, but you've had your turn. I'm going to Ye Olde, and you can go to Hades. And we'll see each other when God is ready for us to be together. Until then, well, I'm gonna have my fun, if you know what I mean. This is a dating sim, so we're gonna be obnoxious. Oh, I know what you mean. Wink. Yes, lots of fun to be had at Ye Olde. Buses out of taxi cab, carrying a suitcase. Hi, I'm Crystal. Sorry I'm late. What'd I miss? Wow, her smile could light up a stadium. You haven't missed a thing. We're just getting acquainted. I'm Esther Katz, president and founder of Ye Olde Welcome Wagon. A welcome wagon? What a great idea. It really is. So you are Miss Crystal Mayer? She checks off Crystal's name. And this is Mixed Louis Rex. What is a mix? I don't use male or female pronouns or titles. This is what people who are non-binary can use instead if they want. Oh, okay. Looks like we should update the new resident forms. I'll bring that up to the board meeting next week. Nice. I hope you didn't mind that our form didn't include that in the first place. But it did. I checked the box. Well, it means somebody updated our intake form and never told me. As president and founder of the Welcome Wagon, I should certainly be informed of any changes to the process. Wouldn't you agree? Probably. I'm just happy to see an intake form with a place for me, whoever did it. I think it's swell. Well, I'm glad then. I still wish I had been informed, but a mitzvah is a mitzvah. Hi, Louie. It's great to meet you. Nice to meet you too. And who's this cutie? Aww. That's my roommate, Luna. Aww. So now you're all here. Let's get you settled into your new home. All aboard the welcome wagon. Gotta admire Crystal's enthusiasm. Sure. Follow me. Ye Olde Retirement Community welcomes anyone over 65, regardless of race, religion, gender, or sexuality. As my grandchildren like to say, we are practicing inclusivity. That's great. Inclusivity is why I picked Ye Olde. I want to be free to be myself, no judgment or jerks allowed. I used to have 40 acres of property that kept my home nice and jerk-proof. It's good you two see eye to eye because... Are we roommates? Okay, no, we're next door neighbors. You're next door neighbors. Oh, that's nice. They are very close together, I agree. Beams at you. Hey, neighbor. Hands you each a set of keys. Louie, the movers put all your belongings in your new apartment. But Crystal, no moving van has arrived for you yet. That's because there's not one coming. I downsized. Oy vey, to one suitcase? So you're a minimalist. I'm impressed. I'm not really a minimalist. At least I never used to be. But I wanted a fresh start, so I sold all my things and voila. Here I am. I envy you. I didn't get rid of anything, and to be honest, I'm scared of what I'm going to find when I open my door. If you need help unpacking, let me know. Wait, Crystal, you sold everything? What about your keepsakes? I have a few things in storage and gave some heirlooms to my daughter, but otherwise, all gone. Is there something else going on? Do you need me to show you where our counselor's office is? When Josh went through his second divorce, I found Nelson very helpful. Oh, plaster's on a strained face. No, everything is fantastic. Yikes. Oh, look at the time. I'd love to stay and chat, but I need to measure my apartment and get that IKEA order in. Well, I certainly found that a bit strange. Don't you agree? Do I? Is arriving with one suitcase strange? Crystal's definitely hiding something. The last time someone arrived at Ye Olde with just one suitcase, he turned out to be an unsavory criminal. Well, I don't think that's what's going on. Hold on. We're going in very different directions. People sell all their belongings when they're depressed. Or when they're going to, like, if they have, like, health problems and they think they're going to die soon. Like, that kind of thing. I guess that falls under depression. I would be depressed if I was going to die soon. You know, like that sort of thing. Or if they're in need of money to afford where they're moving to and whatever. I did not think criminal, though. Wow, really? What happened? He started a poker club. His name's Blair. I'd steer clear of him if I was you. Oh, Blair sounds like fun. Not that I know how to play poker, but I'm sure this is a stereotype happening here. Thanks for the heads up. But Crystal doesn't seem like a criminal. Maybe not. It could be something else. Relationship troubles, perhaps. So, I think you should keep an eye on Crystal to make sure she's alright. Sure, I'll keep an eye on Crystal. I'm not gonna spy on Crystal, but like, I'll say hi, be friendly. If I hear weird noises, let anyone know. That would be very neighborly of you, Louie. If you need anything, I'm just down the hall in apartment 101. Also, there's a big red button in your apartment. Hit it in case of a medical emergency. By the way, how is your vertigo? It's better, thanks. Now that the calcium deposits are out of my ear, I've been fine. Well, that's excellent. Still, at our age, it's good to have a red button. Welcome to Ye Olde. Ye Olde, which is either a friendly community where everyone looked out for each other, or a building of busybodies sticking their noses in everyone's business. But at least now I have people to check in and make sure I'm not dead. The doc will be so thrilled. Well, Luna, ready to see our apartment? What? Don't lie down yet. We're not inside. That's the spirit. So Luna, if you're wondering if a house full of stuff would fit in a one-bedroom apartment, the answer is no. I can't see the floor for the boxes. Perks up and jumps onto the nearest box. Right. You think boxes are fun. Jumps onto another box. Ugh, like my real dog. At least one of us likes new digs. This entire apartment's the size of my old bedroom. Oh, we got a phone. The sound is coming through the wall from Crystal's apartment. Oh no, we can hear her phone ring? That's yikes. Hello? A teeny apartment with walls as thin as paper. Time to put some soundproofing up. Get a carpet or something. Or one of those styrofoam things. Or like what streamers have on their walls. Time to get something like that. Though the upside is, if I take another fall, Crystal will hear it. I can't talk to you. No, I won't do that. Just leave me alone. You'll make it worse. I have to go. No, don't come here. A troubling phone call. This is probably the kind of thing Esther wants me to tell her about. No, let's not jump to conclusions. We don't need to report to Esther. A knock on the door makes you jump. A visitor already? I hope they're bringing welcome food. Flops on back, ready for a belly rub from the knocking stranger. And belly rubs for you, you old softy. You open the door and Crystal bustles in. Crystal! I'm here to help you unpack. Sure, thanks. I could use the help. Looks around. Wow, you really do have a lot of boxes. Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. It's a good thing I came over, right, Luna? Bends down to rub Luna's belly. Now, let's get started. Opens the nearest box and pulls out a landscape painting of an old farmhouse. Ooh, you're an art aficionado. Actually, I'm the artist. Really? That's amazing. Oh my gosh, in the bottom corner, that's Luna chasing a butterfly. Was this your house? Yes, I miss it so much. I inherited it from my grandparents. It was the first home I ever had with enough room for a dedicated space for my artist studio. Sounds lovely. It was. Luna loved it too. Their favorite pastime was chasing butterflies in the garden and stretching out in the big windows to bask in the sun. They even liked frolicking in the winter snow. What a cutie! Was it just you and Luna in that big old house? How much should I share? Do I tell her about Sophia? Sure, I'm here to connect with people after all. No, not just me and my dog. My wife Sophia lived there too. It was a bit of an adjustment for her moving from the city to the country. But she was happy to finally have a big garage where she can work on her motorcycle. Plus, riding those windy country roads is so much fun. One person's idea of fun is another's terror. You'd never catch me on a motorcycle, ever. Not even for love? I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. A Meatloaf lyric, haha! He was to spend time in a small town, too. Guilty. I imagine the move to the country was a big adjustment for a city couple. Not to mention being the only openly queer couple in town. Ha! Well, yes, that too. It wasn't all smooth sailing, but we carved out a place for ourselves, made friends, and hosted community gatherings at our house. Sometimes with our city and country friends together. Sounds like you and Sophia had a wonderful life in that beautiful old house. We did. We really did. But Sophia passed away 5 years ago, and since then it's just been me and Luna. Is that why you moved to Ye Olde? Not to pry, but I'm a widow too, and I was just getting bare being in my old house all alone. I should tell her the real reason I moved. Actually, my doctor strongly suggested I moved after I took a fall. Are you okay? I am now. Once we got rid of the calcium deposits in my ear, the vertigo went away. And my back has healed. But it's scary. If the UPS guy hadn't come that day, I might have wasted away on my kitchen floor. Saved by the delivery man. Was he cute at least? I don't know, the world was spinning. So, what's your story? I'll tell you at some point, but not right now. I need a little time. Sure, okay. Though, if Esther has her way, we'll all find out Crystal's story soon enough. Ooh, time passing. Ooh, look at that! I can see the floor. It looks just like mine. They could have called this place the Generic Geriatric Apartments. But GGA is an awful acronym. Sounds like someone choking. Gugh. Like Luna scarfing food too fast. Cuts you a side-eye as if to say, stop laughing at me. Pulls out phone, silences it, and stuffs it back into her pocket. Hey, you want to get a coffee? Esther said there's always coffee and tea service in the dining hall. Tea service. How fancy. I like tea more than coffee, so let's go get tea. Harun strides into the apartment, sees you, and jumps startled. Why are you startled? You came into my apartment. Who are you? I'm Lily. Who are you? What did you do with all my things? The place was empty when I moved in. But this is my apartment. Oh no. Harun, there you are. Sit back, Salima. These strangers could be dangerous. Slowly sets a box cutter on a chair. We're not dangerous, honest. Shoots you and Crystal a pleading smile. Harun, these are the cleaners. They'll be finished soon. Let's play along. He may have memory problems. Right, we're just cleaning. Oh, okay. Smiles gratefully at you. Let's leave into their work and go for a stroll. Links his arm through hers. I'm always up for a stroll with my beautiful wife. What was that all about? I'm not sure, but I don't think Harun is well. I hope they'll be okay. Pokes head back in. Oh, please don't mention this to any of the staff or Esther. Especially Esther. They get overly concerned, and really, we're fine. Oh no, Luna, come back! Luna, no! You left the door open too long. My doggy has escaped. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's okay, Luna won't get far. Crystal runs down the hall after your dog. Wait, slow down or you'll spook them. Do we have a bag of treats so we can like shake it or something? You chase Crystal around the bend and see Luna sits in front of a door, looking calm. That's a good dog. Don't move. Thanks, Crystal, but can you block Luna's escape? and I'll reach for them slowly. Cock's head and music drifting out at slightly ajar door. Love is strange. Oh! I love this song. Scampers through the door towards music. A dog on the move, to the groove, dances after Luna. I had no idea Luna was a classic rock fan. Follow Luna Crystal inside and carefully shut the door behind you. Sits behind the man singing and playing the piano. You have uncovered my secret identity. Encore! Turn to face you and Crystal. I've got this room for the next hour. Oh my gosh. If you're looking for Blair, his poker game starts after I leave, not a second earlier. You're Jax Argo. I'm a huge fan. Squeals like a fangirl. Me too. Wow, Rockstar Jax Argo lives here? This is a dream come true. Can I have your autograph? Smiles graciously. I can't resist adoring fans. Oh my gosh, I'm Crystal and this is Louie. We just moved in today. I saw you perform at 83, 86, and 91. Best concerts of my life. Those were some good years. Oh no, I don't have a pen or paper for your autograph. Ugh. I live in apartment 107. Come by and get an autograph anytime. That's so nice of you. We're right around the corner. I'm in 108 and Louie's in 109. Jackson, come to my room anytime. Oh, hello, Crystal and Louie. I see you've met Jax. I hope they're not bothering you. The broken door lock is on the agenda for the next board meeting, but I'm afraid I can't do much before then. It's cool, Esther. So did any of you see Salima this afternoon? She was booked after me to get her nails done at the salon, and she never arrived. Missy ended up giving up her slot to Edna. Salima with a grown-up manicure? I'm shocked. This from Mr. I don't shave for a week because I'm a bad boy rock musician. Touché. But no, Salima hasn't been in here. Looks at you as if to say, what do we tell her? No, I haven't seen her. We were just looking for my dog, Luna. Luna ran away? That's not fun on your first day here. No, it's not, but we found Luna. Here. Spies open door behind Esther and makes a run for it. No! Not again! As you can see, open doors are Luna's weakness. I'll tell the other residents to be on the lookout for a runaway dog. Calling over your shoulder as you run out. I'd appreciate that. Look! Luna's heading back to your apartment. Good eyes, Crystal. We've almost got him. Streaks past your door to the other end of the hall. Don't worry, it's a dead end. Not missing a step, Crystal pulls out her cell, hits ignore, and repockets the phone. Do you need to take that call? It's just a telemarketer. Reaches the end of hallway, spins in a circle, and stops to face a glass door. Pushes on the door, and it opens. Seriously? Luna can open doors now? Jesus, that would be terrible if my IRL dog could open doors. Slips through the door. She can open doors that are open like a crack. She's gotten very good at that. But if it's closed all the way, she can't do it, thankfully. I hope that door doesn't lead outside. Ooh. I'm beginning to feel like Alice in Wonderland, popping through doors and appearing in strange rooms. You move a dangling palm frond out of your face. A greenhouse isn't strange. It's one that yields many amenities. You actually read the pamphlet? Of course, I wanted to make sure I picked the best community. You really are excited about moving here. Sure, aren't you excited? Maybe I'll be more excited once I find my dog. You spot Luna on a wicker chair in the corner. Luna, you tricky escape artist. Yawns, stretches, lies down, and falls asleep. Finally tired themselves out. Namaste. Startled, you jump and turn to see. Gracefully rises from her yoga mat despite the walking cast on her foot. Hi, I'm Mariana. Oh wow, Mariana is gorgeous. Hi, I'm Crystal. And I'm Louie. We just moved in. Are you two a couple? No, we just met today. To Mariana. We're neighbors, apartments 108 and 109. Of course, there are 2 units available this month. Everyone is really going to miss Fran and Edwin, but we all have to go one at a time. Ugh, sadness. Oh gosh, am I sleeping where someone just died? Fran is better off in the assisted living wing of the building. And Edwin moved to Herschel Avenue Dickstein Elder Suites to be with his girlfriend. Oh, nobody died. Phew. Same. Oh, someone has died in your apartment, just not Fran or Edwin. So, friendly ghosts or unfriendly? I suppose it depends on how you treat them. Them? Are there multiple ghosts in my apartment? I mean, probably. Statistically, yes. I have no idea. I just didn't want to assume the ghost's gender identity. Come on, you gloomy gusses. No more talking about death. You know, I looked into living at Dickstein Elder Suites, but they didn't have such a big, beautiful greenhouse. I know. Isn't it heavenly? My favorites are the daisies. Reminds me of making daisy chains with my husband during the summer of love. And the cactus, just like the ones I saw on a trip to Mexico with my late wife. You were married to a man and a woman? Not at the same time. Winks. But yes. Sounds like you were lucky in love. That's a great way to look at it. And I agree. I was lucky to be married twice. Some people don't ever find love. Maybe I should ask Mariana about the love the second time around. I need some advice on how to start dating it again at my age. So how did you find love twice? Any advice for someone who might be looking? My advice is to keep an open mind and go at your own pace. My own pace? My current pace is 0. Which isn't even a pace. It's the opposite of a pace. It's a rut. You're spinning your wheels in a rut. I love word games. Me too. But Louie, you moved in here, so that's movement of some kind. Maybe being at Yield will get you out of your rut. Were you in a long-term relationship recently? This is getting too personal. To share or not to share? Yes, share. We're here to make friends. Yes, Sophia passed away 5 years ago. She nods, understanding. My wife Kim passed away last year. I lost my... She pauses, unsure about sharing. Are those bisexual colors? Flag? That's very cute. I lost my love last year too. Cancer. Fights back tears. I'm so sorry. Well, death is a part of old age. Doesn't make it any easier, and that's what I mean by going at your own pace. Losing a spouse is hard. Sometimes we rush into new relationships before we've dealt with our grief. And dealing with grief doesn't mean it goes away completely. I learned to accept that part of me will always be grieving Kim. But I still want to make room in my heart for other people. And if you are ready to do that too, I've been thinking of organizing a singles mixer. Ooh. Fun. I'd be interested in attending. Or should we ask about the queer dating scene? I don't know. Either of these? Let's just say that we're interested in attending. We'll find out how queer everyone is once we get there. Wonderful. Her smiles her dazzling smile at you. I wonder if Mariana is into dating me. Okay, thanks. Guess I'll get out there and meet people. That was Luna's plan all along. Of course, because Luna's very concerned about my love life. Oh look, mint and chamomile. Now I'm craving tea. I also grow rose hips, passion flower, and lemon balm for my homemade tea. Come over anytime for a cup or two. I'm in apartment 106. Oh, we are all neighbors. We all live on the same floor, in the same hallway. What a generous invitation. Thank you. Whoa, is that plant marijuana? Yes, that would make good tea too, but it's not mine. Oh, hi Albert. Meet our new neighbors, Louie and Crystal. Pleasure to meet you both. He motions to the bird on his shoulder. And this is Gabby. Gabby, you're so snazzy. Polite and handsome. I like Albert already. That's a big parrot. Actually, she's a cockatoo. I thought cockatoos were white. Ooh. She's very pretty. Pretty birdie. Louie, have you found your dog? Esther told us to keep an eye out for them. Oh yes, Luna's taking a nap right there. Motions to the wicker chair where Luna sleeps. Hey doggy, fetch! Uh-oh. Wakes up, startled, and sees Gabby looking down on them. Freaks out and jumps over the marijuana plant and through the open window. What? What floor are we on? No, Luna's upped the escape game to include windows. Points to the door that leads outside. Go that way. You should be able to catch them in the courtyard. Bounce right into the path of a walking man while shuffling a deck of cards. Look out! Dog! Does not look out and collides with Blair's feet. Jumps back and drops cards. Shit. Pounces playfully on the falling cards. You reach for Luna, but they escape your grasp and pounce on another card. Oops, Luna loves playing 52 pickup. Well, you better be good at it. Scrambles to pick up the cards. This is my lucky deck. Oh, I'm sorry. If I lose these cards, I'm in for a downswing. Helps pick up cards. Oh, are you Blair, the guy who runs the poker games? The one and only. You two looking to buy in? Ah. Here's the thing. If they make me actually play poker, I'm going to lose because I IRL don't know how to play poker. But if I can just say yes, and never actually played the game as a minigame, we're set. You know what I mean? I did see on the Steam store that you can play cribbage, which I also don't know how to play. I don't play card games that are... Wait. I do play card games. I play Magic the Gathering. But I don't play, like, 52 standard deck card games. Does that make sense? Like, Magic the Gathering, Uno, Flux, those kind of card games, I'm down for it. The regular 52 cards, can't do it for some reason. Just never learned any of them. Except for Solitaire. I can do Klondike Solitaire. Let's say maybe if the stakes aren't too high. Let's go a good medium answer. What's the buy-in? Depends on the game. Sometimes we roll high, sometimes low. I like to shake it up and keep things interesting. So you play for money? Not always. Sometimes we play for DVDs, or cupcakes, or knit scarves. I can do cupcakes. I can gamble for cupcakes. A cookie here and there? I'd learn to bake for gambling, for having fun with friends. Carefully stalk Luna, who is stalking a fluttering card. Anything of value can go in the pot. You had me at cupcakes. I've never gambled with baked goods, but it just so happens I'm an excellent baker. Sweet! So, this is Blair. He's not as bad as Aster made him sound. Gotcha! You snatched Luna just as a gust of wind blows the rest of the cards away. No, I'm so sorry. No! Well, there goes my winning streak. You. What's your name? Louie. You have to make this up to me, Louie. Sure thing. Just tell me how. I'll think of something and get back to you. Oh no, I don't want to owe you a strange favor. Can I just buy you another deck of cards? How do they get lucky? Do you need me to like bring it to a church so it gets blessed or something? I'll do it. Have someone pray over them or something? Cause like, I can figure out how to do that. That's not weird. But I don't want to owe anyone a favor that they get to call in whenever they want. That's some Fae nonsense. We don't mess with the Fae. But I promise it'll be fun. Ugh, even worse. Uh-oh, what have I gotten myself into? Dining room is all yours, Blair. Oh, good, you found Luna. Aw, there's the cutie, safe and sound. Oh, is this our cast? Squirms out of your arms, hot on the trail of a squirrel. What a troublesome creature. Homie, you need to sit. No, Luna, come back. Runs around the corner of the building. I thought we were in a courtyard. Aren't courtyards usually enclosed spaces? Oh my god. You chase after them. Luna? Luna! Oh my god. You run around the building, scanning the front grounds for your dog. Luna! Who's Luna? You turn to see Haroon and Salima. They're my dog. We haven't seen a dog out here. But they couldn't have gotten far. You turn to see the other residents have caught up to you. I can call the local animal shelters, let them know to be on the lookout for a lost dog. Woof! In the distance. Points in the direction of sound. Over there! You turn to run towards Luna's woof, but trip and fall down. Ow. Oi! That sounded way harder than I expected. Jesus. That's a big fall. Kneels beside you. Is it your vertigo? Nope, just plain old klutziness. You try to get up, but your ankle gives out and you fall back down. No, we're injured. Don't say that. It's our first day. It's probably just a sprain, but we should get you to the nurse. Helps you up. Supports your other side. But, Luna, we'll keep looking for them. Okay, thanks. And with Albert and Esther's help, you limp inside. Time passing, but my dog! My baby's escaped. So much for my doctor's advice. He said a retirement community would be better for my mental and physical health. Yeah, right. Aw, don't be like that. You tripped. You could have tripped anywhere. It's only my first day and I'm in a wheelchair. Ugh, I would be the saltiest. I would be so grumpy. I understand why you're grumpy now, because I too would be very grumpy about this. It's just a sprained ankle, but you should stay off your feet for the rest of the afternoon. And use the wheelchair footrest to keep your ankle elevated. We'll make sure Louie does that. Thanks, Patricia. Foot up? Good. Here we go. Pushes your wheelchair out of the infirmary. I'm in a wheelchair and Luna's missing? What a terrible day. Well, would you look at that? What? Oh. What does Blair have in his hand? Why are the cards tied to a string? That seems not how they're supposed to be. Blair dangles some cards taped to a string like a toy and calls out. Okay, he's trying to lure Luna. Gotcha. Here, doggy. Come and play. Hands cushions to Salima and Haroon. Luna really likes these cushions. Spread them out and see if they'll come lie down on one. Salima and Haroon places cushions around the courtyard. Luna loves your singing, Jax. Maybe they'll come to the sound of your beautiful voice. Oh, okay. We're a shot. Oh, Luna, come back home. Wow, they're all trying to coax Luna back here. That's sweet. Ooh, hello. Barks along in harmony to Jax's song. Then runs over to Blair and bites his cards. Finally rolls onto the cushion, belly up. Luna, you came back. Raises over to you, jumps in your lap in the wheelchair. Wow, thanks everyone. Grab hold of her collar, or their collar, and do not let them run away. Because it doesn't look like they're wearing a harness, so I'm assuming they have a collar. Grab hold of something on them, so they can't jump off and just escape again. Glad we can help. No problem, but you still owe me for the cards. Winks. No more lucky deck, eh, Blair? Finally, somebody else will have a chance to win at poker. As I said, Louie, Ye Olde is a close community. We are all here for you. Maybe communal living isn't so bad. Okay, Luna, I've elevated and iced my ankle all afternoon. Let's see how it feels now. I don't think that's been enough time. Don't worry, I'll use the cane Mariana lent me. You pick up the cane and take a couple of gentle steps. Yes, I can walk. Now who could that be? You hobble to the door and open it. Hello, Louie. I hope I'm not bothering you, but I wanted to give you this. Hands you a pet collar. There's a tracker in it. So if Luna ever escapes again, you'll be able to find them easier. Oh, thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. Well, I know how stressful it is to have a wandering loved one. Good night. Keeping an eye on Luna to make sure they don't escape again, Salima slips out the door. You bend down and put the collar on Luna. Now I'll never lose you again, Luna. I wonder if Haroon has Alzheimer's. I think wandering is a symptom. Well, Luna, now that I'm back on my feet, might as well keep unpacking. God, it's me for real. Gets injured, continues to work anyway. I know they're around here somewhere. You open a box. Inside are multiple pairs of crocheted slippers. Nope, not that one. You open another box. Inside are framed photos. My life and the box. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Sure. You pull out the first framed photo. Look, Luna, it's me and Sophia on our first anniversary. I'm going to hang this right beside the picture of our house. Oh, what a cute picture! Right, back to the task at hand. Where are they? I knew I should have labeled these boxes. Ugh. You should have. Why didn't you label them? You open another and find... Finally! Treats! Some for me, pulls out a tin of cookies. And some for you, pulls out Luna's treats. Bounds over to you and the treats. Open bag and give Luna a treat. Running over ye old made you hungry, huh, Luna? Munch, 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 munch. We sure met a lot of people today. Like Jax Argo. Can you believe we met Jax Argo in person? It's so incredible that he lives here, and he said I can come by for an autograph. Maybe I should do that now. There's still a couple hours before bedtime. I have time for a visit before calling it a day. Opens lid to cookies. No, not for you. Look from dog to cookies. Right, Luna. It would be nice to bring these to Esther to thank her for welcoming us to the old plus. I want to get to know her better. We're not snitching on Crystal. It's not Esther's business. Like, I understand Esther's the welcome wagon, but she feels a bit like nosy, like a busybody, because eating Salima was like, please don't tell Esther. However, Crystal was super helpful too. We'd still be sitting on boxes she hadn't come by earlier to help me unpack. Still, that phone call she got sounded tense. Maybe I should... just bring her cookies as a thank you. Or should we check on Crystal? Mind my own business. That's what I want to click. Let's bring her cookies as a thank you. I think that's nice. The hour also earned gratitude cookies for helping me to the nurse and pushing me in that wheelchair. He's such a sweet man. And there's Blair. I owe him for having no idea, but I have no idea what or when or how he plans to collect. Better find out now than wait for the other shoe to drop. Though a cup of tea with Mariana sounds nice. I can ask her more about the dating scene here at Ye Olde. What do you think, Luna? Who should I visit tonight? Oh, goodness. That's a lot of options. I say let's visit Crystal, because she's right next door to us. And the game sets us up to be Biffles. And I like that. Tin of cookies in hand, you knock on Crystal's door. Are those cookies for me? Yes. Hand Crystal the tin of cookies. A little thank you for helping me today. Thank you. I love baked goods, and I'm happy to help. I'm happy you helped. Seriously, I brought way too much stuff with me. Well, I might have brought too little. I'd invite you in, but we'd have to sit on the floor. There's no standard furniture that comes with these rooms. You had to bring literally everything? My new furniture won't get here until tomorrow. So, your place? Sure, I'll make tea too. Settles in on your couch with a mug of tea and a cookie. flops on Crystal's lap. Well, if it isn't my favorite escape artist. By the way, Louie, the place looks great. Very cozy. That's one way to put it, but truth be told, it's not as terrible as I thought. It's small, but not that small. I don't have to walk upstairs every time I need to go to the bathroom. My knees are loving that. Another benefit of downsizing. Myself, I love it here already. There are so many interesting people in this building. I can't wait to get to know them all better. Anyone in particular? Obviously, Jax Argo. How lucky are we that a rock star is our neighbor? Very lucky. I wonder if any of his famous friends will come to visit. Ooh, that'd be amazing. So who do you want to get to know better? No, wait, that question is too vague. Who do you think is the nicest? Selima or Albert? I mean, Albert did help walk us to the nurse and push our wheelchair. Selima did bring us the collar. Oh no. Who am I gonna pick? I want to say Albert. Although, like, it could be that Albert did that because he was there, and he could be one of those, like, helpful people who just helps because they're around. Whereas Selima went out of her way to get a collar and bring it to us. Who was the nicest? I don't know. I feel like I want to say Selima, but I feel bad for not clicking Albert. Because he did push us in a wheelchair, and that was really nice of him to do that. I don't know. Oh, I hate decisions. Let's go Selima. Selima's definitely a caring soul. See Luna's new collar? It has a tracker in it, so I can always find them. Selima gave it to me. That was sweet of her. That's what I said. My turn. Who do you think stirs up the most trouble here? Blair or Esther? Definitely Blair. That man is clearly a hustler. But Esther butts her nose to everyone's business. What makes you say that? Ooh, we can tell her this. Let's say just a hunch. Now, who's the friendliest person we met today? Esther or Mariana? Mariana. I agree. Mariana seems more genuine. Like her friendliness is real, and she's not secretly judging everyone. Exactly. You think Esther's judgmental? Well, maybe. But I shouldn't say that. Now I'm being judgmental. I barely know the woman. I mean, she did say about Blair being a criminal. And we've seen nothing to denote that so far. And she did judge Crystal for having one suitcase. I'd say she's judgmental. I get it, though. Sometimes you get a good vibe from someone. Sometimes you don't. Listen to your gut. Wise word, oh bringer of cookies. Speaking of gut reactions, mine was right about you. We have become fast friends. My first old friend. Does that mean I have to tell you all my secrets? Only if you want to. I don't really have any secrets, just things you don't know about me yet. Same. But after 80 years on this earth, that list is pretty long. Why don't you start with the important stuff? Okay. By the time I was 30, I had 27 jobs in 12 years. That sounds exhausting. What? How? Why? I'm an artist. In the early years, I paid the bills by doing a lot of odd jobs. Okay, that makes better sense. Like what? Still life model. You mean you sat naked on a stool so people could draw you? Yep. Oh my gosh, what was that like? Cold. What about you? Where did you work? I was a traveling sales rep. Did you get to see the world? Well, I got to see Eastern Canada. I guess that's part of the world. Was it hard being on the road so much? Sometimes I missed my family, especially my wife, but I liked having time alone for myself. A little peace and quiet and self-reflection? Exactly. A lot of self-reflection. I needed it. You know, I never met a woman who was a traveling sales rep. You must have been a trailblazer. It wasn't quite like that. What was it like? Well, all that self-reflection was me pondering my gender identity. Oh. Is that why you're wearing non-binary colors? I'm a woman. Back then, no one knew. My clients saw me as a man. Oh, really? It was a long journey to get to where I am now, living openly as a woman. Are you trans? I can relate, because we're non-binary, and that's similar. Not as difficult as transitioning completely. Let's say I can relate. I thought you might. Moving to a rural community had its challenges. I definitely did not fit the mold. I was who I was in town, and a couple of times it wasn't the easiest path to walk, if you know what I mean. I think I can well imagine. So, how do you identify? I mostly identify as queer. If you don't mind my asking, you were married? Sure was. Astrid and I got married when I was 24. I couldn't wait to be married. I would have done it right out of high school, but Astrid wanted to go to college first, though. Smart lady. Did your wife know you identified as trans? To be honest, at first I barely knew. It's a bit of a story. Are you sure you want to hear it? I am all ears. So even though I missed my wife and my kids, my life on the road was a welcome retreat because I got to express who I really was, even if only in the privacy of a hotel room. After meetings, I would go shopping for women's clothes. I told the sales clerk I was shopping for my wife, Astrid, but once back at the hotel, I'd put on the clothes and became the person I truly was, Crystal. At first, I left the clothes behind when I returned home, but then I started keeping my favorite pieces, until one day, Astrid found women's clothes packed in my suitcase. Uh-oh. She thought I was having an affair. When I told her the truth, I expected her to leave me. But Astrid said she loved me no matter what. We stayed together and were married 52 years. What a wonderful love story. Well, it wasn't as easy as they make it sound now. Coming out as a trans woman in the 80s would have separated our family. Right, because back then the law required a married person to get divorced before transitioning. Really? What an awful law. Yes, it did. And Astrid and I did not want to get divorced, so. In the privacy of our own home, when it was just the two of us, Astrid and I lived as two married women. When we got older and the laws changed, we made plans to come out to our family and friends, but then Astrid got cancer. Oh, Crystal, I am so sorry. Puts on a brave smile. That's life. Things didn't turn out perfect, but we made the best of it and loved each other to the very end. Her phone rings in her apartment. Sounds like someone's calling you again. It's nothing that can't wait until I finish my tea and cookies. Clinks mug of Crystal. To tea and cookies. And new friends. Cheers. More time passing. That was nice having Crystal over. Kind of makes this place feel like home. I still miss our house. But if home is where the heart is, well, I have you and a potential new friend, so maybe this place isn't so bad. I don't know, Blaze. But I need some earplugs. I'm worried about what he'll do. But I have to show up. If I don't, what if he comes here? What if who comes here? I knew Crystal was annoyed with whoever kept calling her, but now she sounds scared too. Is Mysterious Caller dangerous? I feel safe here so far, but okay, I will. Love you too. Good night. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to... Let's just confront Crystal. I don't want to tell Esther. It's not Esther's business. After all, everybody in Yule looks out for each other. Though maybe I shouldn't read so much to Crystal's phone calls. We should at least tell Crystal we can hear her on the phone. I feel like that is the responsible thing to do. Because I don't want her to like find out we can hear her on the phone and then think we've been eavesdropping this whole time. I feel like we should be like, hey, just so you know, the walls are thin. I can hear you through the wall. I hear you when you're on your phone. I'm not spying on you. But if you want to like take a few steps away from the wall before you answer the phone or something, just for your own sake of privacy, do it. Also, are you okay? It could just be a harmless disagreement. Yet I'm reacting like it's an episode of Murder, She Wrote. Relax, Lily. Get some sleep and figure it out in the morning. The week at a glance. Oh, that's the end of the episode. Okay. That's the whole episode, huh? Alright, this game is like super cute. I really like it so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm loving the representation. I did see in the store page that it had a lot of inclusivity, but I didn't like dwell too much into it because I wanted to find out myself. But yeah, I'm liking the representation so far. It's very cute. Alright, main menu. And we can easily continue. No cheaters, that means you, Blair. Alright, yeah. So, are we gonna go after Esther for this route? Not Esther, Crystal? Maybe. Crystal's definitely, at the very least, best friend material. I don't know who we're gonna date, but Crystal's definitely best friend material. God, my throat hurts. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I might have to lower the volume on this part because I can't hear myself think, let alone hear what I'm saying to you guys. And I don't want to be screaming into the mic. Where was I? Yes. If you made it to the end, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you all next time, the next episode of Later Daters. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!